DIY, creating your own natural fertilizer for garden plants. Gardening is a rewarding hobby that allows you to connect with nature and cultivate a beautiful outdoor space. To ensure your garden thrives, it's essential to provide your plants with the right nutrients. While commercial fertilizers are readily available, they often contain chemicals that can harm the environment and your health. Fortunately, you can create your own natural fertilizer using simple ingredients found around your home. In this article, we'll explore how to make DIY natural fertilizer to promote healthy and vibrant garden plants. The benefits of natural fertilizers. Natural fertilizers offer several advantages over their chemical counterparts. Firstly, they are eco-friendly, reducing the risk of water pollution and soil degradation. Secondly, they are cost-effective, as you can often create them from waste materials. Thirdly, natural fertilizers improve soil structure, fostering beneficial microorganisms that enhance nutrient absorption by plants. Lastly, they promote long-term soil health, ensuring your garden remains fertile for years to come. Common ingredients for DIY natural fertilizer. 1. Banana peels, rich in potassium. Banana peels are excellent for promoting flower and fruit development. Simply chop them up and bury them near your plants. 2. Coffee grounds. Used coffee grounds are a great source of nitrogen, which encourages leafy growth. Sprinkle them around your plants, or mix them into your compost pile. 3. Eggshells. Crushed eggshells provide calcium, which is essential for strong cell walls in plants. Crush them finely and sprinkle them in your garden soil. 4. Fish tank water. If you have a fish tank, don't discard the water when you change it. This nutrient-rich water is an excellent fertilizer for your garden. 5. Epsom salt. Epsom salt is high in magnesium, which supports overall plant health. Dissolve a tablespoon of Epsom salt in a gallon of water and use it to water your plants. 6. Compost. Composting kitchen scraps and yard waste creates a nutrient-rich natural fertilizer. Regularly add compost to your garden beds to improve soil fertility. Methods for making DIY natural fertilizer. 1. Banana peel tea. Place chopped banana peels in a container, cover with water, and let it steep for a few days. Dilute the resulting tea with water and use it as a liquid fertilizer. 2. Compost tea. Soak compost in water for a few days, then strain the liquid and use it to water your plants. It's a potent natural fertilizer. 3. Eggshell powder. Crush eggshells into a fine powder using a blender or mortar and pestle. Sprinkle this powder directly onto your garden soil. 4. Coffee grounds mix. Mix used coffee grounds with other compost materials to create a balanced natural fertilizer. Ensure that the grounds are well mixed to prevent clumping. Coffee grounds mix. Coffee grounds are an excellent source of nitrogen, which is essential for promoting leafy growth in plants. Here's a step-by-step guide on how to create a coffee grounds mix for your garden. Materials needed. Used coffee grounds. Other compost materials e.g., kitchen scraps, yard waste. A compost bin or pile. A shovel or garden fork. Steps. 1. Collect used coffee grounds. Save your used coffee grounds instead of discarding them. You can collect them from your daily coffee routine or ask local coffee shops if they have grounds to spare. 2. Prepare other compost materials. To create a well-balanced natural fertilizer, you'll need to mix the coffee grounds with other compost materials. Collect kitchen scraps like fruit and vegetable peels, eggshells, and yard waste like grass clippings or leaves. Ensure you have a good balance of green nitrogen-rich and brown carbon-rich materials for optimal composting. 3. Layer the materials. In your compost bin or pile, start by creating alternating layers of coffee grounds and other compost materials. Aim for a ratio of roughly 1/3 coffee grounds to 2/3 other materials. This helps maintain a balanced compost pile and prevents the coffee grounds from clumping together. 4. Aerate the pile. To facilitate the composting process, use a shovel or garden fork to regularly turn and aerate the pile. This ensures that the materials decompose evenly and efficiently, preventing any unpleasant odors or slimy texture from forming. 5. Monitor moisture levels. It's important to maintain the right moisture levels in your compost pile. It should feel like a damp sponge. If it becomes too dry, add water, and if it's too wet, add more dry brown materials like leaves or shredded newspaper. 6. Wait for decomposition. Composting can take several weeks to several months, depending on various factors such as temperature, the size of the pile, and the types of materials used. You'll know your compost is ready when it turns dark and crumbly, with an earthy, rich smell. 7. Apply to your garden. Once your coffee grounds mix has fully decomposed and resembles dark, rich soil, it's ready to use as a natural fertilizer. Spread it around the base of your plants or mix it into the soil when planting new ones. This nutrient-rich mixture will gradually release nitrogen and other essential nutrients to your plants, promoting healthy growth. By following these detailed steps, you can effectively harness the nitrogen-rich benefits of coffee grounds and create a well-balanced natural fertilizer that enhances the health and vitality of your garden plants. 5. Fish tank water. When changing your fish tank water, use it to water your garden. Ensure it's properly diluted to avoid over-fertilization. Fish tank water as fertilizer. Fish tank water is a valuable source of nutrients for your garden, especially if you have an aquarium. Here's a step-by-step guide on how to use fish tank water as a natural fertilizer. Materials needed. Fish tank water from regular water changes. Watering can or hose. Garden soil or plant beds. Steps. 1. Collect fish tank water. When you perform regular water changes in your aquarium, collect the discarded water instead of disposing of it. This water is rich in nutrients, including nitrogen compounds like ammonia and nitrate, which are beneficial for plants. 2. Dilute if necessary. Depending on the size of your aquarium and the volume of water you're changing, you may need to dilute the fish tank water with fresh tap water. The goal is to ensure that the nutrient concentration is suitable for your plants and won't harm them. A common ratio is 1 part fish tank water to 1 part fresh water. 3. Test the water. If you're unsure about the nutrient levels in your fish tank water, consider using a water testing kit to measure parameters like ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate. This will help you gauge the nutrient content and adjust the dilution accordingly. 4. Water your plants. Use the diluted or undiluted fish tank water to water your garden plants. You can do this with a watering can or attach a hose to your aquarium and gently water the plants at the base. Ensure even distribution of the water to all plants. 5. Avoid over-fertilization. While fish tank water is a beneficial natural fertilizer, it's essential not to overdo it. Too much nitrogen can harm your plants. Start with a conservative amount and monitor your plant's response. If you notice any signs of nutrient burn, yellowing or browning leaves, reduce the frequency or amount of fish tank water you use. 6. Balance with other fertilizers. Fish tank water primarily provides nitrogen, but plants require other nutrients as well. To maintain a balanced nutrient profile, consider supplementing with other natural fertilizers or compost. This will ensure that your plants receive all the necessary elements for healthy growth. 7. Regular maintenance. Continue using fish tank water as part of your regular garden maintenance routine. Consistency in application will help your plants thrive over time. By following these detailed steps, you can effectively utilize fish tank water as a natural fertilizer for your garden. It's an eco-friendly and cost-effective way to provide essential nutrients to your plants while reducing waste from your aquarium maintenance. Just remember to monitor your plant's health and adjust your fertilization practices as needed to maintain a healthy and vibrant garden. Conclusion: creating your own natural fertilizer for garden plants is an eco-friendly and cost-effective way to ensure your garden thrives. By using common household items like banana peels, coffee grounds, and eggshells, you can promote healthy growth while reducing your environmental impact. Experiment with these DIY fertilizers and watch your garden flourish with vibrant, robust plants. Embrace the sustainable practice of natural fertilization, and you'll reap the rewards of a beautiful and bountiful garden for years to come.